Welcome back to Ben's Garage. So a little bit different today, nice sunny day. The car's not getting used a lot. Obviously the Hobbit's started a treatment and that, so she's not using it for work. We go out shopping very rarely. So I thought, well, I'll go for a little drive, put some miles on it, keep things moving as they were. So I thought I'll go for a little drive around the countryside and show you some local sights. You might be interested, you might not. So we're going to head off. There's a place about 10 kilometres up the road. A little bit of interest, and we'll have a bit of a chat while we're on the way. So let's get cracking. It's a glorious day today. I've got my cold seats on because it's pretty warm. It's 30 degrees outside. Travelling, so that's including the wind chill factor. We're going to a place called Puy-Chenet. I think that's how you say it. This little part of France is where they made tiles. Now, there's a museum here. Don't know if it's up here where we have to turn off. Yeah, it's called a Musée de Terre. This is Puy-Chenet, look, which is a commune of Saint-Hilaire-le-Place. So we're going to turn left here, so I think we can pull up in the car park. There's a bit of a museum up there on the right hand side. Oh, they've done all the junction round here. I think we can get parked up in here. Road's a bit narrow. There we go. Let me just turn around. I'm going to get some pictures. There you go. Now, this is a museum where they sort of do like workshops and stuff with the kids. Now, this is the old OPX or Uppbeat. Uppbeat? I don't know how you pronounce it. Tile factory that was in the hamlet of Puy-Chenet. They were in operation from the 18th to the 20th century. There is still 2 working factories down the road. I'll drive past those in a minute and we'll point them out as we go past. But this is like all the old buildings and that. I'll say they've got all the wood here because they got the kilns and everything. I'll put a link to their website if you're interested at all. It might all be in French, I don't know. See all these buildings here, I don't know if you'll see that on the dash cam on the left. It's sort of like all the old working museum type thing. There is a house there, someone obviously lives up there. But yeah, a little bit of interest for this area. I'll just go down here and see if we can see the actual factories that are still running. I think this is one here coming up on the left. Yeah, you can see them all stacked up in the back. Quite interesting. So that's one. There's another one further down here and we'll go and turn around. Nice lake in there. Very rural around here, which is why we like it. I think this is the second factory up here. Yeah, just in there, look. Yeah, all good stuff. San Nicolas Corbefi. I've been round here before actually. I remember seeing that place. There we have it in front of us. Nice little church, if you like that sort of thing. Then round here is the dead centre, the cemetery. Which we're not going to go to the cemetery. We're going to use it to turn round. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea, a church. It's quite a nice looking little church. I'm not into churches at all. The Hobbit likes churches. I like the architecture, but I'm not really that bothered about what they stand for. I'll just grab some pictures, stick them up on the video. Do get a lot. I mean, if there's any of our US followers out there, you won't see a lot of these old buildings because obviously your history is not that old. I'm not having a dig, I'm just saying. Obviously here in France, the UK, most of Europe, there's quite a big history, and there's a lot of this stuff still kicking about. Whereas when the people in the US talk about history, they're talking about 150 years ago. So we'll go on and find our next destination. Which I think if I come up here and turn left, I should be able to find it. Can't see much up here. It says there's a site of something up here, but I think it might be round here. Yeah, let's go around here and have a look. You get these little brown signs. Now there's a fountain up here. I mean, it all looks totally disused. And you think, oh, it's private property or something. I mean, it's all fenced in. I don't know who does own it. You've got a tennis court up here. You've got all these buildings. I've absolutely no idea what it is. There is a chapel up here somewhere. I think you can go for walks and stuff like that. Yeah, randonnées and all that kind of thing. We're doing a bit of off-roading in the Range Rover. Bit of graffiti up here. I mean, you wouldn't believe that, would you? Right up here out in the middle of nowhere. So it's all shut up. Totally unused. We're going to have a drive up round here anyway and see what we can see. Danger, Frelon. Hornets in there. absolutely no idea what this place is. Don't even know if you're supposed to drive up here, but there's no one here. And you can go for a walk through the woods, and there's like a fountain which is dedicated to some saint. Let me switch that off, don't need that on all the time. They're all abandoned buildings, but they are all cordoned off. Yeah, Frelon. Yeah, I'll just see some hornets going in there. But right out in the middle of nowhere this place is. There looks like there's a bit of a toilet block or something up there. I just don't know. It is weird. But you get a lot of these places in France. They're just random, and you think, oh, I don't know if I can drive through there. Am I allowed? But all those buildings up there are empty. There's a bit of graffiti up there. Look at this. We're off-roading. Bit of off-roading in the old Range Rover. There's a bit of a walk you can go down there. Well, there's a tennis court up there, so I don't know what this it's all well kept. Obviously all behind fences. How bizarre. Right, let's go on to our next thing. Welcome to Espace Ermeline. Obviously not a lot going on at the moment, but we've got a lake, we've got zip lining, we've got Go Ape, all sorts of good stuff down here. Someone down here having a picnic. This is quite the little no, she's sound asleep. Yeah, so this is actually quite close to us, and I didn't even realise it was here. You know, that's how aware we are of our surroundings. But obviously it's not we're in the holiday season. This place will be packed, and there's probably not a lot open at the moment. You got camping up there with camping cars and what have you. But I'll put the link to the website down below. There's a zip line goes across the lake over there. So have a look on the website. It's pretty good, this place. And as I say, I didn't even realise it was here. So that's that. Espace Ermeline. What time are we on? 1:45, so she must still be on her dinner break. So we'll go and find the next place. Through the trees, twisty turny. Don't know if you're going to be able to hear me with that window open. Just close it up. So when you're driving through rural France, there's so many places like this. Not the one that we're going to, and I can't go into it because it's not open to the public. When you drive around, you see one of these brown signs. It's a point of interest. It doesn't always show on Google Maps, but they are about, and there's quite a lot. You will see a lot around here in this part of France and sort of elsewhere. The Route de Coeur de Lion, which is obviously the route of Richard the Lionheart, who he met his end up the road. He stopped off at the castle at Las Tours on his way to Chalus, and that's where he met his end. Old Richard the Lionheart. I think he was the King of England, but I think he was only he was the King of England, but I think he was only there for 6 months. out of his whole life. Off fighting crusades and this, that and the other. Another reason why I'm not too big on the churches and what they stand for. Looks like they came from the place where we're about to see. We can't go down to it, as I say, it's not open to the public, but see if we can spot it. No, we can't get down there. But down there, I'll show it on the. I'll link to their website. I thought you was going to be able to drive past it because on Google Maps it looked like you could drive past, but you can't. It's the elephant sanctuary, which is a bit bizarre in out here in France, but. Elephant Haven it's called. I'll say I'll put a link to their website below. Who knows? They might see this video. Anyway, a link to their description if you like that sort of thing, helping elephants and all that kind of thing. They rehome and rehabilitate elephants from zoos and circuses all over Europe and all that kind of thing. Always open for donations, not open to the public, so you can't go down there and have a look at the elephants. For whatever reason, I don't know whether it's insurance purposes or they just don't want people milling about, because it's not a zoo, is it? It's a rehabilitation, rehoming place. Yeah, have a look in the description below, you'll see all about it. So I'm going to have a little drive home now, and we'll catch you when we get back there. That's it for our whistle stop tour of our surrounding area. There's a few little points of interest for you. Links will be in the description for any websites if you want to go and check them out. And thought we'd just take the Range Rover out, blow some cobwebs out, and see what we could find. There's a hell of a lot of places that you could spend all day just driving around looking for these brown signs. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.